We love you. We love you. We had such an amazing victory yesterday. Incredible. Incredible. That was something. And the week before, I'll tell you what, we're just going one after another. Are we going to win Georgia? Yeah. We're going to. I see it. I feel it. I feel it. But it is crunch time. We have to go out and vote. We have to get out there. We have to vote. We're running for so much. You know, Time Magazine just recently had a cover story, and they talked about the momentum that we have, but they really talked about the fact that this is a movement. This is something that they haven't really seen before. I think they're saying they've never seen anything like this before. And we have such amazing people, whether it's here or Dallas or Mobile, Alabama or Houston or any place. It's always the people of our country are amazing, amazing people. And we want to win again. We're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win. Isn't it true, though? You know, we look at ourselves and we're all very capable people and we know what we're doing and we know what we want. But isn't it true? Our country does not win anymore. We don't win against ISIS. We don't win with trade. We don't win with health care. We're, by the way, terminating Obamacare. We're going to come up with something so good. We don't win at the border with Mexico. We don't win anywhere. But we're going to win. Oh, are we going to win? You're going to get so tired of winning. You're going to get so tired. You're going to say, please, please, Mr. President, we can't stand it anymore. We don't want to keep winning. We can't stand it. And I'm going to say, I don't care. We're going to keep winning. We're going to make America great again. No, we're going to win a lot, and you're going to love winning because we haven't. We need to pick up some slack. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. So we just got back from South Carolina, and the people there, again, amazing. What they sent us off was such a beautiful victory, such a conclusive victory. Out of the 7 congressional districts, we won all 7. We picked up 100%. Amazing. A record. That's a record. We picked up every single vote. We picked up every single delegate. We walked away with 50. There are 50, and we picked up 50. That's good. Great. So, and you know, it was just a signal. It was just amazing. I went from place to place to place. I'd make these speeches 4 or 5 a day. You think that's easy? It's not easy, okay? It's not easy. How many people do you have? Like 12, 13,000? There's a lot of people in here. Wow. This place is packed. I do hope, though, that we have a few protesters so the cameras will turn, you know? Because they'll never, I always tell, they focus on my face and I go home and my wife is always saying, I didn't know, I didn't see the crowd. She hears the crowd. You know, a crowd like this has a roar, right? She hears it. So the victory last night was very, very decisive. And, you know, I was hearing like the Wall Street Journal, they came out with a phony poll. They came out with this poll. What a lot of nonsense. No, it was very worried. 2 in a row. You know, I'll tell you about it. We had a very interesting, last month I had a great poll in the Wall Street Journal. I couldn't find it in the paper, okay? They announced, you know what I'm talking about. They announced about 4 or 5 weeks ago, a wonderful poll. I was leading. It was a national poll. I was leading. I couldn't find it in the paper. I don't think it was there. They covered other things. I didn't want to do that because it was too good. So, but I couldn't find it in the paper. Then they came out with this really lousy poll. I mean, I was still up, but I was up by the least amount that I've been up so far, and we've been doing this for a long time. June 16th is when I came down, right? The escalator, the famous escalator, right? Big day. Not easy, let me tell you, it takes guts. But since June 16th, so I've been essentially the front runner from right up until this time. So the Wall Street Journal comes out with this poll. Horrible, horrible language that they wrote about it. I mean, you couldn't have made it negative. They picked out people that spoke very negatively. I said, where did they meet these people, right? Where did they meet them? And it was a lousy poll, and they put it on the front page of the Wall Street Journal about South Carolina, that my lead was razor thin, that I'm going down. And I said, why? Tell me why. And I felt good. I mean, I felt so good. I saw it. And everybody else was even criticizing. They say it's an outliner. It's, you know, it's really not. Everybody else was saying the same thing because I'm at 35, 36, 42. And this thing was, this thing was way low. So I was leading by like only 4 points, 5 points. And that's like a little scary because because I'm a believer in polls, as you probably heard, but only when they're good polls. When they're bad polls, I don't. So this was one on South Carolina, and it was bad. And the next day they had another one that was, let's say, national, and that wasn't good. I was leading, but by very little. And then we had the vote, and boy, did we do great. Did we do great. And today I tweeted, sign up everybody at Real Donald Trump. Today I tweeted, my tweet, I love this tweeting. It's like owning the New York Times without the losses. It's incredible. It's true. Today I tweeted that the Wall Street Journal should fire their pollster and their editorial board. They should. Because honestly, they're no good. They're no good. Well, I guess that's why papers don't do too well nowadays. So we've had such an exciting time. Now we're really in it. New Hampshire, big, huge victory. We won everything up there. We won everything. I mean, Iowa, we really won everything too, but they didn't give me credit. They should have given me credit because I think we were in first place in Iowa. You want to know the truth? A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. Those caucuses, that's a lot of stuff going on over there, I'll tell you what. A lot of things. And what happened to Dr. Ben Carson in Iowa should not be allowed to happen. Let me tell you that. Should not be allowed. So we did the Iowa thing, came in second, very strong second, but I think we really came in first. And then we go to New Hampshire, and we came in like resounding. And then we just win again, and that was yesterday. So I love it. Al, listen to this. We won with everything. We won with women. I love the women. We won with women. We won with men. I'd rather win with women, to be honest, but that's all. We won with evangelicals, like unbelievable. We won with the military. We won. And do we love our vets? Do we love our vets? We're going to take care of our vets. We are going to take care of our vets. Our vets are not being treated. We have illegal immigrants, and they're treated much better in some cases than our vets. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So we won with everything. We won with highly educated, pretty well educated, and poorly educated. But we won with everything. Tall people, short people, fat people, skinny people. Just won. No, it was a great day and a beautiful day. And South Carolina is a beautiful place with just incredible people. And I was so honored. And I did, because of this phony poll that they put out, I was a little bit concerned. But pretty soon into it, we saw what was happening because we saw the lines. They had the biggest vote that they've ever had, And I will say this, it to me looks like Hillary unless she goes to jail, which is a possibility. Now, which is a possibility. Nobody wants to see that, but look, I mean, what she did is very serious. But I think she's being protected by the Democrats, personally. I think she's being protected, right? And I beat her in the two recent polls, USA Today and another one. We beat her. In the Q poll, Quinnipiac, we beat her, and we beat her very nicely. I love to win. Don't we love to win? Love it. And with Bernie, I don't see it with Bernie. I don't see it. Now, see, he made a big mistake. For the sake of a soundbite 4 weeks ago, they said, what do you think of the secretaries? They still call her the secretary, which is interesting. What do you think of the secretary's email situation? Well, I want to get rid of it. I think it's... And that was the end of his campaign right there. Because he gave it away, got a slight applause. Well, wonderful, isn't that nice? But he gave it away. So let's see what happens. I think it's going to be Hillary. It shouldn't be Hillary, honestly. It shouldn't be. But I think it's going to be Hillary. And I think we are going to do so well. I think people are so tired of Barack Obama and this terrible, terrible administration. So, I love you too. That's a guy, but I do love him, actually. They are so, so tired. Do you notice the way that Hillary now, I've never seen pandering. The president is wonderful. The president, this Keystone is great. This is great. That's bad. Everything he wants. Actually, she doesn't like the Keystone pipeline. We should have it, but we'll make a much better deal. We should have it, but we should get a piece of the action for the United States, right? 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 See, only a businessman would say that, you know. Why should we approve it? They're using, by the way, eminent domain to make it, otherwise you can't. We should get a piece of the action. Approve it. It's a lot of jobs. Frankly, it's Canadian oil. I don't care so much, but we'll be good neighbors. We'll approve it. We'll get the jobs. But we should get like 25% of the profits or 25% of the ownership for the United States, right? Right? You know, when I was watching that, it's like an up or down. Now, they voted it down, you know that, but we'll turn that over very quickly. Too many jobs, and it's fine, and no environmental problems. I mean, it's better than trains and trucks going back and forth. But I kept saying, why doesn't somebody say, we'll approve it, but let's get a piece for the United States, because they have no business ability. Let me tell you, I'm running against people. It started off 17, right? And I talk about economic things. For instance, I talk about the fact that illegal immigration is a disaster for us. It's a disaster. We right now have 179,000, came out last week. We have 179,000 illegal immigrants who are criminals. These are people that were convicted. No, think of it. Think of it. No, they're going. They're going. They're going. Cool. And as much as you want to put them in our jails, they were probably sent here so that we put them in our jails. Because to put them in our jails, they didn't pay the electric bill. To put them, oh, I like that much better. Oh. Oh, that's so much better. Those lights were brutal. They come from the dishonest press? Where? Oh, don't turn them off. Forget it. Better, right? Don't turn them on. Don't turn the lights on. Plus, we save on electricity, right? And because the lights didn't work, I won't pay the rent. So we get better lighting, and we don't pay the rent, right? Right? No, get those lights off. Off. Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Turn them off. Let's go. Ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn them off. So much nicer. No, that's the way we have to negotiate for our country. Think of it. That's the way we have to. That's the way my son negotiates. That's the way Jared negotiates. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Eric, come here. Jared, come here. That's the way we have to negotiate for our country. The lights go off. Now listen. Come here. Ready?